Hey everybody, I'm Catherine Roscoe Barr, founder of The Life Delicious, a wellness education group that empowers you to prioritize health, happiness, and productivity. I want to share with you an awesome mindset, something that's been transformative for myself and for my clients, and that's banishing the all or nothing mentality. And all I mean by that is that a little bit of good is good, that you don't have to try and be perfect, that if you take any steps towards wellness, you will see results. So I encourage people to apply the banishing the all or nothing mentality to the trifecta of wellness, which is stress management, exercise, and nutrition. And I want to share a few tips for each of those with you today. So for stress management, one incredible tool that you can use is meditation. Before I learned about contemplative neuroscience, the study of what happens to your brain when you meditate, and before I actually tried it myself, I thought it was kind of a boring waste of time. But the more I learn about the physical changes in my brain and the more I experience the ability to be present and focused and pay attention, the more I sit on my meditation cushion. So I encourage you to start with even just 1 minute or 3 minutes. Just a little bit of time can make a big difference. Another important way to use banishing the all or nothing mentality through stress management is making time for me time. Having creative outlets or hobbies or reading or just spending time in silence and solitude. And just 5 minutes, even if it's only a few times a week. I know we all are so busy and it's easy to think that we don't have any time to ourselves or any time to relax or be creative or have those types of outlets. But if you just prioritize and give yourself 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, any time to have me time, that can make a huge difference in your life. The third way to apply the banishing the all or nothing mentality to stress management is spending time with your tribe. And that's people who build you up and always make you feel positive when you leave that interaction with them. And again, we're all busy and sometimes it's hard to meet up with friends in person, but organize a Skype or a phone call or just text each other. Just keep in touch with your tribe, even if it's just a little bit of time, and that can do so much for your mental and physical health. Exercise. Applying the banishing the all or nothing mentality to exercise. There are 2 tools I want to share with you. The first is creating mini workouts. At the beginning of the year, the gyms are packed with people who are recommitting to their exercise program, which is awesome. But sometimes if you set goals that are too high, you can fail and then feel like a failure. So having a backup plan where you have a mini workout that you can do at home or outside that's 10, 15, 20 minutes rather than the hour or hour and a half it takes to do, say, a class at the gym can really help you be consistent and stick to your goal of being physically active every day and exercising every day. The other part of that is an anti-sedentary revolution, just committing to moving your body throughout the day. Even if you exercise for 1 super hardcore hour a day, that still leaves 23 hours where you could be sedentary or inactive. And inactivity is really, really bad for our mental and our physical health. So working with a timer, I love to do this. Setting a timer so that it goes off every 25 or 45 or 55 minutes so that you can be sure that you get up and move around and have physical activity in your life. The last way to apply the banishing the all or nothing mentality is to nutrition. Have you ever had a day where you had intended to eat healthfully, but you either skipped breakfast or had a not so great breakfast and then called the whole day a write-off and just thought it didn't matter what you ate for the rest of the day? Well, if you can apply the banishing the all or nothing mentality to your diet, you can just eat really well when you can and try and build on that. So creating a menu at the beginning of the week is a really great way to make sure that you're prioritizing healthy eating, and even if you only do it for 3 meals a week, that's a great start. Planning what you're going to eat, what groceries you need to make it, buying them, and then having that on your fridge so when you get home from a long day, you can look at it and think, okay, that's easy. I've got the ingredients. I know what I'm going to make, and do it. The second way that you can change your mindset about nutrition is using a ratio rule. You've probably heard of the 80-20 rule of eating really clean and healthfully 80% of the time and indulging 20% of the time. Well, for me, I think the 70-30 rule works better. It leaves a little bit more space for indulgences because I love food. So 70% of the time I try and eat healthfully, clean, create a menu, and then 30% of the time I allow myself to have some wine or baked goods or cookies or whatever that is to me. So find a ratio that works for you. If you're struggling with your diet right now, maybe 50-50 is a big step for you, and that's great. Just start anywhere and start small and figure out what ratio you can live with that works best for you. So in a nutshell, try applying the banishing the all or nothing mentality to stress management, exercise, and nutrition. Stress management, meditation, me time, and spending time with an incredible tribe of people that build you up. Exercise, creating not just mini workouts, but committing to starting an anti-sedentary revolution where you're moving your body throughout the day. And nutrition, creating a menu plan for at least a few days a week and adopting some kind of ratio. I like the 70-30 rule. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please share with your friends. This is just a smidgen of what I share through my wellness curriculum, which I teach through private coaching, urban wellness retreats, and corporate workshops. For more information, visit www.thelifedelicious.ca.